you find your way back home?
So today's makeup tutorial is going to be on this look here. I kind of wanted to do a really intense kind of copper smoky eye, and I decided to pair it with this intense brown lip. Of course this isn't going to be like a natural everyday look for some people, but I just thought I'd let my creative juices flow and create this look that I've been loving. I actually did it a few weeks ago and I decided that it would be good to do a tutorial on, so I hope you guys like it, and if you guys want to see how I got this look then please keep on watching. Okay, so obviously I've done my face, powdered my face and did my eyebrows as I usually do for my makeup tutorials, just because I've got a separate video on my foundation routine if you guys want to check that and see what I do for my base. It's just because it takes quite a while, so I always kind of skip that step. But obviously today I'm doing a talk through video because I feel like I haven't filmed one in a while, so I thought it'd be nice to just talk through my makeup. And I'm going to be doing a look. I did this look a few weeks ago, just after Christmas, and I didn't actually post selfies with it because I think it was one of those days where I just took selfies and I didn't like how they looked, but my makeup looked really cool. So it's going to be like a really copper, like, you know, intense, like smoky kind of eye and stuff like that. I might change up a few bits, but I thought I would like recreate the look, even though you guys haven't really seen the look because I didn't post pictures that day, but it's gonna be awesome. Anyway, let's start off with the rest of the face, and I'm going to contour using the Revolutions Ultra Bronze Bronzer. And where is my brush? And this angled brush here that doesn't have a name. I'm still pretty much looking for like a contour kit or something of some sort, instead of like using this. But it's so hard. Like, you guys have given me some great suggestions, but some of them are so expensive, and like I'm so scared I'm gonna get one and it's just gonna be way too orange and I'm only gonna be able to say use like one color. So I kind of like shy away. But I think like my goal this year makeup wise is I really want to find like the perfect contour shade, because like it's so hard for pale skin, and I know one's out there, but they're so hard to get your hands on as well. So definitely kind of want to try and, you know, find the perfect one. So for my blush today I'm going to be using the Milani Baked Blush in Berry Amore, which is this one. It's kind of like a nice warm peachy kind of blush. I absolutely love this. It's a lot like, I use Luminoso as well, but Luminoso is a lot lighter and say like a lot more peachy, whereas this one has like a bit more of a like bricky tone, a bit more berry tones, and I don't know, I just feel like it's great for this time of year. I think I overdid it a bit on this cheek. Whoops. And now for highlight, which is my favorite part. I think I used these in my last video, like makeup video, but I didn't do a talk through. So what I've been doing, I think I mentioned it, oh no I didn't mention it in my favorites. I think I mentioned it was my Christmas haul or whatever, but I've been using the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Poured, so it's like a cream version. I did mention the whole ordeal with this. I didn't mean to get Poured, like the cream version in my favorites video I mentioned. I actually meant to get the powdered, but it was an accident. So I got the cream one, but what I like to do is put this on and layer another highlight on top, even though it's like super intense. But I found as well, like I've tried using a brush and everything with this, but I feel like my finger works best. I think it's just because it's a cream, so I just put some on my finger and I kind of like dab and rub it on the tops of my cheekbones, and it just gives you like this really gorgeous glow. Sorry if I'm like looking behind my camera, I've just got a mirror there so I can kind of see what I'm doing. And it's just really, really nice, like super shimmery. And it's like, this is like a really stark highlight, so it's perfect for people with pale skin. If you're a little bit dark, then it might be a bit too bright, but look at that. Like, you could wear this all by itself, it's that intense, but there's another highlight which I've been loving. And I just put it in my usual spots, the cupid's bow, cheekbones, on my nose, down the bridge here, and on the tip of my nose. And I run a little bit just above the corners, like the arch of my brow, because it just lifts your brows and stuff like that. And yes, and now the next highlight I've been layering on top is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Starlight highlighter. And they're very similar actually. I feel like you don't really need both, especially if you get like the powdered Becca one, you don't really need this because they're very similar. They're both really kind of like icy, bright highlights, as you can see. But they're really, really nice for layering, and I just layer the Anastasia one on top. Again, this is great by itself too. Sometimes I just wear them by themselves or whatever, but because this looks going to be quite glamorous, it's going to be intense. So as you can see, I hope you guys can see, it's like phew, pow. I think I'm definitely going to be going through like a highlighter craze this year, because I just like everyone's rubbing off on me. Like everyone on YouTube's like highlight crazy, and I'm just like, damn, I need to get these highlighters. So I just zoomed you guys in because we're going to start on the eyes, and I'm going to be using Makeup Geek eyeshadows for this whole kind of look. So this is the palette full of my duochrome and foiled eyeshadows, and then this is my old palette which has all of my kind of matte shades, a couple of shimmers, but like kind of my neutral kind of palette. It's not really neutral. But we're going to start with this one. I think I'm going to stick with these main shades in the crease. So first I'm going to go in with this shade here, which is Creme Brulee, and I'm using this big fluffy Anastasia Beverly Hills shadow brush. And I'm just going to be applying that roughly in the crease and the upper crease, just as a kind of warm transition shade to help like kind of gradiate the shadows together. Putting some on the lower lash line as well, just because I really like having a nice smoked out bottom lash line. This is obviously going to be a really warm toned eyeshadow look, so you guys might not like that, but if you don't, I guess you can switch up some of the colours, and of course you don't have to use the same products that I'm using. And also, if you guys, I feel like I switch it up and I do cool tone and warm tone looks on my channel, but if you guys feel like I do say more warm tone looks, because that's kind of my preference, then I can of course switch it up and do more cool tone looks and stuff. If there's any even images you guys see on say Instagram or the internet that you guys want me to recreate a look for, obviously I'm not a makeup artist and stuff, but I don't know, if you guys would like to see stuff like that, then let me know. And now I'm going to take this fluffy crease brush by Morphe, and I'm going to be taking this shade here called Cocoa Bear, and I'm going to be putting that in the crease, but not directly in the crease, like in the crease and kind of between the colour we just put, just roughly, and blending it out.
Don't let me drown. Don't let me drown.
Okay, so now I'm going to take, what colour is this? Mocha by Makeup Geek, which this one's a little bit more of a cool tone, deep brown. And this shadow is going directly in the crease. We might need to touch it up a little bit after when I put the foiled eyeshadow on that I'm going to use, but we'll just see how we go. And I'm going to be using the same brush, but applying that more directly in the crease.
Until you find your way back home.
Okay, so that's those shadows done for now. We might need to go in with them again afterwards. We shall see. And now for the fun part. So for the star of the show, the lid colour is going to be this Makeup Geek foiled eyeshadow right here. And it's called Untamed, I believe. And it's just this really gorgeous, bright orangey copper colour, and it's super intense. These eyeshadows are amazing. So what I'm going to be using is this Morphe kind of flat lid brush that I always use for my lids. And I'm just going to be packing that onto my lid for a really intense colour. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it, as I always kind of do, this is like my signature thing. I always apply a little bit on the lower lash line and slightly in the inner corner, not all the way in the inner corner, but at this bottom like third of my inner part of my lower lash line. It just kind of like ties in the bottom of the eyes with the top, if you get what I mean. And then we're going to do a kind of like a bright gold inner corner highlight as well. So first we're going to go in with that shadow I just showed you and just pack that on the lid.
I can't regret leaving you alone until you find your way back home.
So that is that lid colour done. I actually don't feel like I need to re-go in the crease or anything. It stayed pretty neat. So the lid's all done. Now I'm just going to go in with the inner corner. As you can see, this is like a really easy look. Like, it doesn't take like a lot. It's probably like 5 eyeshadows and that's it. It's pretty simple actually. And some of you might not like say like coppers and golds and stuff. I mean, I never used to, but I just kind of do now. I feel like as I'm getting older, I make it sound like I'm an old woman, but no, I don't know, I really like them now, especially for like winter time and stuff like that. And they're also really, really nice for blue eyes, so they kind of make my eyes pop, I feel. So now I'm going to go in with this colour. What's it called? I like absolutely love this colour. It's called Karma, and it's this one right here. And this one is one of their duochrome eyeshadows, so it's like really reflective. It's kind of like a golden green colour, and I'm going to be taking that with this small kind of definer brush, and I'm going to be putting that in the inner corner and on my brow bone. And this is like a really kind of intense gold. This would be really awesome as like an all over bright lid look as well. I'm also really sorry, it's gone from being sunny and now it's raining, so if the lighting's gone really bad, I apologise.
Don't let me drown.
So that is that. I'm really sorry guys, the lighting has gone so bad. I hope you guys can see okay. But I don't know why, I really like the combo. Like, they're completely different colours. Like, one's of course like an orangey copper and the other one's like a green gold, but it really kind of makes the eyes pop. I don't know why, but I like that combo. So now I'm going to go in with a pencil liner, and the liner I'm going to be using is my Neve Cosmetics Pastello eyeliner in the shade brown, Terra Brown, and this is like a true like bronze copper pencil liner. And yeah, I really like this. I got this because, as they say, browns and like bronze eyeliners are really good for blue eyes, and I love this eyeliner. It looks amazing. So I'm putting this on my waterline, and it kind of is going to make it look more smoky, but also tie in all those like warm brown tones. I've said this many times, I hate doing my waterline on camera. It's horrible. I feel like it's an ugly view for you guys, and it's just not one of those nice things, is it? Okay, so now if I can find it amongst all my makeup, you guys have no idea, my makeup collection since Christmas and all, and you know, I've been just buying makeup constantly. Like, my collection's that like full now. Like, I have nowhere to put anything. Like, my drawers are overflowing with eyeshadow palettes, and it's just insane. So I really need to do something about like storing my makeup, because it's just ridiculous. And of course I share a room with my best friend, so this is a small bedroom, so there's not really much room, so I need to figure out space. Oh, I didn't really explain what I'm doing. I'm using my NYC liquid eyeliner in black, and I'm just doing a winged eyeliner. Okay, so I'm having a really bad winged eyeliner day, but I'm gonna leave it. It just turned, look how long it went. Oh my god, the lining's gone bad, my eyeliner's bad. This is just gonna be a bad tutorial. I really hope you guys can kind of see what's happening because the weather's so bad, but I feel like I need to like finish the tutorial. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with my mascara, and I'm using my L'Oreal Miss Manga Punky Volume Mascara, and I'm just applying that on my top and bottom eyelashes. Okay, so now my mascara's done. I'm going to go with lashes, and I'm pretty sure these are Miss Adoro number 45s or something. They're not 43, they're like a bit shorter than 45s. I'm not 100% sure, I might be wrong, but I'll have them linked down below. But these are just my lashes I've been wearing lately. They're a bit shorter than my Miss Adoro 43s, is it? That, like, I love, that are my favourite lashes, but they're really nice and natural and they won't take away from the look. I'm just going to be using my black duo lash glue, and I will put them on and I will be back. Okay, so my lashes are on and they're still drying a little bit, but I wasn't sure if I wanted to do like a nude. You could do a nude with this kind of look, but I don't know why I feel like I've been wearing nudes so much lately that I just want to kind of like an intense lip and make it super dramatic. So I'm going to be going in with my Barry M lip liner in the shade, oh, it doesn't really have a shade, it's just 0G5. It's like this browny purpley kind of colour, just to outline my lips. And then I'm going to be using my Jeffree Star Velour liquid lipstick in Dominatrix, which is a true kind of brown, but of course you could do any lip colour you really wanted with this. I feel like a nude or a deep red or a brown would look the best personally, so that's the lips I'm going to do today.
I can't find my way back to you until you make amends with the demons you've been through. And I can't regret leaving you alone until you find your way back home.
So that is the finished look. So that is it, you guys, for this tutorial. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. As I said in the video, if you guys have any video requests or particular tutorials or stuff like that that you want me to do, make sure you let me know in the comments below, and I will make sure to kind of do it for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure if you do recreate this look that you tag me in photos or let me know. That's all I have to say for now. There'll be links down below to previous videos and my social networking sites. That's it for now. I love you guys so much and I hope you have a fantastic day.